and creeping through losers the entirety of the time.
All of top 64. This entire run started in losers at top 64. Nuts. So another one of those players that trying to earn that #1 seed, claw his way all the way back is Save. But this is a tried and true competitor in Tenga stepping up to the plate. Ryu out here against Aegis. Snake, what do you think of this matchup? I'm curious.
I do think Mythra does do a lot of the same things that she does in every matchup. You know, approach, do exactly what she's doing right now.
Yep.
However, I do think if Save messes up even like a singular time, is taking like half a stock for it.
True enough. I think that the neutral air too with this character is going to be so important, because otherwise, like, Tenga can focus to anything.
Right. It is definitely going to be an interesting set, nonetheless. Just, I mean, I feel like that's kind of the principle of us being here in top 8.
That we have to have, you have to play a fundamental game right now for sure.
Yeah.
Good fade back by Tenga right there, barely dodging that down air from Save. Good focus, and that should be, oh no, couldn't actually convert that into the true Choreo.
Now, I do wonder what the dynamic is going to be between Tenga playing against Mythra versus playing against Pyra.
That's a good point. I feel like Pyra is actually a little bit easier for Ryu to deal with, purely because we don't have a ton of multi-hits.
That's what I was thinking.
So it's like, yeah, you want to get your kill with down air, I'm going to focus it. You want to get your kill with up air and up tilt, I'm going to focus that too. I feel like Save has definitely got to get Tenga off stage before you want to pull up Pyra.
Ooh, drifting back to ledge after that up there. At least I think that's what happened.
All right, Tenga in the corner. We got Pyra out, but not going to be able to connect with the back air. Instead, retreating aerials for days. Save just trying to flail around and hit one of these hitboxes, but instead, Tenga staying strong in neutral.
Is finally going to find that landing there, but did take 78% in the process.
And so, you know what Ryu can do off one touch, yeah?
Yeah.
This character hit hard.
Sure, you can.
True enough, true enough. A 102, I think, yeah. Just
not
goes for, yeah, didn't even connect into it. Just, we short you this. That time, true.
Yeah. I think the first one was also not true input.
I think you're right, yeah. Nuh-uh. That is the most tilting thing in the world.
Right.
Would you just nuh-us through your projectile? It's like, god damn. It's like, if I get it, did you get witch time and all that, or bats within, but like, please don't taunt me during hits.
Right.
It's worse than too close.
It's a bit rude.
Yeah.
Because at least, like, what, when you hit, like, Marth counter, he's, like, close.
Yeah, exactly. Or Bayonetta, too close. It's like, all right, I get it. Oh, reel back, let him have it. That's one way to draw it close to even here. Save, cutting the deficit by quite a bit.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of the issue that Save was having before is that, just, you know, maybe a tad bit of range on these moves would help them hit. And then, what's one of your longest moves? S-Smash.
Reel back. Yeah, let him know. She just has to play flawless neutral here. I think you had it dead on, Nick, where if Save doesn't make a mistake, then Tenga doesn't get to hit buttons.
Yeah, whoa.
Great grab. That's bold.
And you saw the little, like, motion thing come out for Shoryu?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like grabbed him just like out of the startup of it, just about. All right, so I want to say a very solid Game 1 victory for Ryu. It feels as though, like, you talked about how Save has to play really tight neutral. I just didn't see that in this game. Felt like Save was hitting a lot of buttons and some raring.
Yeah, and then Tenga was getting a lot of percent for it, as is the nature with Ryu. Like, 2 hits. Wow, I'm at 50.
Yep, that's the tried and true classic.
And we just came off Kazuya said it is FGCs are showing up tonight.
Yeah, it feels as though that is kind of like, these characters are well prepared in this meta. Like, we've seen a lot of success from things like Ryu and Ken in a lot of majors.
Yeah.
And we don't need to talk about how good Kazuya is, because that character is, yeah, enough.
Yeah.
He is enough.
I was gonna find a way to, like, fit Kazuya into enough, but
enough. There we go.
I guess.
Enough. There we go. So TNC, do you like the stage for this matchup?
I mean, you have the bigger blast zones, which I think might help Save a lot in terms of not dying to those strong hits that Ryu has.
True enough.
But I think also kind of prevents you from killing with Pyra a lot. So double-edged sword. I think it really just comes down to if Save is okay with making that trade-off.
It does feel as though if Pyra hits like a back air though on this stage, it might very well kill pretty friggin' early. Or just hit the down air, that works too.
Bottom blast are inconsistent on every stage.
True enough, yeah. Set him to the bottom, doesn't matter where you're going.
Only stage where it's not as like Kalos because you can tech.
The wall tech, true enough, yeah. So far, this focus not working out for Tenga this time. Save seems to be a little bit wide to that. Great dash grab to the aerial. Force him off stage. Pyra out as well. We're going to get the falling down here. We are. Great job for Save. Looks like these ledges are the reason why we picked this stage.
That very well may be the case. They have not been too kind to Tenga.
No.
But this is a bit more like the gameplay I was kind of expecting to see here. Just Mythra playing her game and Tenga just finding some sort of way to deal with it.
I think Tenga's going to stop focusing so much. It felt like that worked out really well game one, but Save is just naring right now. Like, Save understands what the plan is.
And I like how, like, since you said that he's used focus 3 times.
It only worked once, but it got him the stock, so I don't know how mad I'm allowed to be.
That's true.
Like, he got intercepted twice, and then it turns out there isn't a multi-hit on that up smash.
Yeah, it's the same kind of principle of like Mario spamming up smash. Like, it'll hit at some point. You just gotta keep using it.
This feels a little bit more even than it has any right to be, though, because like this is one more neutral interaction until Save is at kill percent.
Yeah, this is like pre-Kazuya, I suppose.
Oh boy, that up tilt very nearly killed. How do we get down? Good B reverse on the focus.
Now, Save has sort of been struggling to like actually secure these stocks whenever switching to Pyra. That's how it's felt. Forward throw sending a lot farther than I thought it would, honestly.
Focus is back on the stage, just dodging every single hitbox and tossing out Focus just to stay safe. I feel like we are one true Shoryu confirm away, and this might be it.
And you were right, it was even game pretty much.
It doesn't matter if you're up by 100%. Ryu, this character, the world warrior, he's been around the block a couple times. He knows how to secure a stock.
Yeah, he knows his way around disadvantage.
It was literally, Pyra was out, and I was like, I'm going to focus everything, says Tenga. I really wish that Save had caught onto that, and just, you have to pretend like you're going to take the stock with Mythra at the very least.
Yeah, I feel like just not committing as much to moves, which I know is a bit of a tall ask for Pyra specifically, just because all of them are so hefty. But I feel like it's something you have to try to do, or else exactly what happened will happen. You just get focused.
Yeah, I mean, at the very least, like, even just get a couple tomahawks, like, get a grab or two just to force him out of just focusing every one of your aerials.
Right.
Even run a multi-jab. Like, there's so much you could do.
That's true, and Pyra Jab does kill eventually.
Yup. At 178, I think we had hit eventually.
Yeah. With Rage, it's definitely doable.
But we're back to neutral on this one, just trading blows here as Mythra does what Mythra do, and then immediately great swap and the little ledge cancel to drift off stage 2.
That was nice. Now, honestly, I'm interested with going back here. I'm not quite sure the stage really helped Save as much as he had hoped. But, I mean, he's up in the game right now, so there's a reason why I'm up here and he's over there.
True. I think it's more just like it was going very well. He was even winning neutral until he wasn't. It's definitely one of those where, like, clean it up and Save got this.
Ultimate kind of betrayed Save there with that focus and the neutral beam. I think it just fell out of it. I feel like that might have actually been the stock.
Could be, could be. Just cannot secure the stock here as Tenga focusing disadvantage and finally lands that with that up smash, looked like.
I know jab and up tilt have like the same animation. It's weird.
Yeah, this character, like, occasionally it's hard to tell if it's like an up smash or if it's like the strong up tilt or what have you.
Right, I get that same issue with Terry. Is like, is that up tilt or the weird
spot dodge up tilt nonsense? Yeah.
Because I think you can cancel one but not the other. I might be wrong about that though.
Trying to get out of disadvantages. Tenga looks for a down air instead. Has to focus an up air after Sailing is one of his own. Stuck in the corner. Adele's managed to make it back.
I do think Tenga is starting to wise up to like focus against Pyra, not so much Mythra.
As soon as you say
focus, yeah.
this is a focus household. We are hitting that button. But
it's hurt me. He was like, oh yeah? Watch this.
Let me show you. Let me show you who I focus against. Everyone.
No one's safe.
Parry, but can't get the true Shoryu. Instead, just a down smash. Back air will do it though. So now even game and potentially the final stock here for Save's tournament. Our #1 seed in danger has to show us something special here.
And recall last game, Tenga won from a worse position.
Oh yeah. Oh. Save, that is very smart. I like that option.
Yeah, it's a swordy special. Just run off stage, throw out your giant hitbox.
Tenga trying to jump, but keeps getting intercepted by these aerials, and finally Save finds the hitbox off stage, claims that stock. So, yeah. What's the counter pick?
Counter pick stage. I'm not sure, because Save does get to ban a lot, or 2 stages of course, but it limits the options that Tenga has, because I feel like FD would be nice, but I don't feel like Save would leave that open.
Kalos or Bastion might very well if either of those would be open. Really, I want something with better ledges. Yeah, Bastion, that's a good pick. That's so true. The ledges on TNC are relatively narrow. That lets Pyra hit those really easy down airs. This one, they're a little bit thicker, so you can come underneath the stage and then Shoryu like up and ride the ledge, and usually it's relatively hard for Pyra to hit that down air.
Yeah, that's a good point. And I also do agree with the Kalos, because then if you get hit by the down air, at least you can tech it.
Yeah, you could potentially DI in and get tech off the wall. I wouldn't be surprised if that one was banned for that reason.
That's true. It also is one of those bigger stages, so.
Yeah, do you really want to catch Saves Mythra running across Kalos? Could be a little bit of a disadvantage. Well, I mean, it's better. Trust me, it's better. But it's not perfect.
Not foolproof.
Yeah, Save can still hit that down air on just about any stage in the game.
I mean, I'd hope so. This late into the tournament.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a big old hitbox.
That is the draw of Pyra.
I swing big sword. Big sword, good.
Fire.
Biggest sword, best sword. Cloudmates, they know what I'm talking about.
Right, I was playing a bit of Smash 4 earlier.
I think Tenga might be just dead here.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
Kept the double jump. All right, Tenga.
Great discipline.
Yeah, I thought I saw him double jump at a disadvantage, but I was incorrect for sure.
Oh, okay. There was a little scenario, a little something could have happened there. I do like how Save is recognizing that like a lot of these aerials will probably get focused, so just doing his best to space them. So at least, you know, like if Tenga does pull the trigger, you won't get hit. Definitely smart play.
He's playing intelligently, but it does feel as though like this is starting to turn really dire. Like that first comeback that we saw in game 2, that was difficult enough. You think he's got it in him to do it from this big of a disadvantageous position?
I mean, maybe get a bit of percent on him. That's Ryu with Rage. You can kill at like 50.
True enough. Yeah, I want to see some kind of like. I want to see some special play right here. We need to not see Ryu have to play neutral for a minute and a half. We gotta get a spike or something like that.
Yeah, that is one of the FGC specials. You know, one bad like ledge jump, you just get hit by that down air and you're dead. Yeah,
next true Shoryu will do it. Like this neutral interaction has been like that's the alternative. I don't know that Tenga's really taking that much damage this stock at all. Already 98%. Like we are at like true Shoryu percentage. But so far, Save spacing has been immaculate. Oh no, rolls out instead of in.
All of a sudden, this game looking kind of doable for Tenga.
Very comebackable.
Just has to watch out for that fair off stage. And the down air that can hit shield under platform that I just found out about.
It is a big down air.
Quite massive.
Oh no, stuck in the Tatsu. Offstage, great fade back right there. Managed to get a ton of damage, 81% save, has to be on notice here. We are already, we're at Mythra. I think that's the right choice here.
Yep. Now, Tenga has to not focus against Mythra here.
You were saying?
Right, because last time I said it, then you just did it instantly.
I got the stock for it to prove us both wrong. Oh no, the facing the wrong way save! Our #1 seed out in loser's side in top 8. Ty Tenga, a little heart to the camera, letting the people know that he earned that win.
I mean, he did. 3 stocks to 1.
I mean, yeah.
Against a character with like as good advantage state as Pyra.